喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中比冰淇淋。
Welcome back to So You're Interested In, the show where I break down an artist's discography in order to give you, the viewer, the best possible jumping off point in order to get into their catalog. On this episode, we're going to be putting a lens on the biggest hardcore band in the world, Turnstile. I know I'm as surprised as you that this video is finally being made, but for those of you who don't know anything about Turnstile yet, let's get right into things. Forming in Baltimore, Maryland, this hardcore outfit has always been destined for success. Slowly yet steadily, they gained ground by releasing lauded singles, EPs, and albums. Since their 2021 release, Glow On, Turnstile have been put to the front and center of the public face. Now we beg the question, where should you start if you're looking to get into Turnstile even more? Well, that's where I come in because I'm going to be recommending 2 albums and 3 individual tracks to ignite your love for Turnstile. As always, we start with the albums. The first album from Turnstile you should be listening to is their 2021 LP, Glow On. If you've watched my channel for a little while now, then you'll know that this was my favorite album of 2021, so I'm gonna do my best not to gush too much over it here. But first, let's talk about the track Blackout. Definitely my favorite song on the project. This is a goddamn ripper of a cut. The production is insane, making all aspects feel as tall as a skyscraper and as loud as a sonic boom. In reality, this type of production does carry over to the rest of the record as well, including a song like Holiday. The lead up to the breakdown on Holiday will have you ready to run through solid concrete, while the hook will have you stage diving off of your couch. Holiday is one of those songs that you can hear once and go, oh, I totally get it, which is always a great thing when looking for accessible songs. This album eventually switches gears into this slow chorus song, Alien Love Call, featuring Blood Orange. The tones are out of this world, helping to craft the strangest and most unconventional Turnstile track to date. Finally, I couldn't talk about Glow On without mentioning the track Turnstile Love Connection. Basically, TLC is just a hardcore banger full of chunky grooves and ear-shattering screams. It kicks all of the asses, with Brandon Yates' vocals sounding all sorts of manic. Glow On is a hardcore album. I don't care what the haters or purists say, and Glow On is an accessible record from Turnstile that is here to stay. The next Turnstile record to check out is their 2016 release, Non-Stop Feeling. It's not a secret that this album is less innovative and established than Glow On, but that doesn't make it any less of an album. In all honesty, if you're looking for a record that is harder than Glow On, then Non-Stop Feeling is the way to go. Kicking off this LP is the song Gravity. Without a doubt, one of the catchiest riffs in Turnstile's catalog, Gravity is a standout that almost anyone can enjoy. Yates commands the mic while also allowing for the instrumental to come to its fullest form. Not to mention, this hook is killer to see performed live. Can't Deny It is another great cut from Non-Stop Feeling. Some people might think it's corny, but I really enjoy the quasi-rap rock that Yates has going on in the first verse. If that isn't your thing, then hopefully the immaculate percussion will be your hook, line, and sinker, as the drum fills are impeccable. One more track to talk about is Blue by You. Sonically, this can best be described as borderline pop punk with its radio-friendly approach in the vocals. While it is a step back from the heavier stuff on this LP, it's also a breath of fresh air that will be instantly accessible for any incoming fans. Non-Stop Feeling is a very underrated record in Turnstile's discography, considering all anybody ever wants to talk about is Glow On. So break away from the normies and toss this record on if you want to get any deeper into Turnstile. That's it for the album, so now it's track time. The first track I think you should listen to is Pressure to Succeed from the 2011 EP, Pressure to Succeed. Still to this day, this is one of my favorite vocal performances from Yates. His vocals meld in with the harsh guitar strike so well, it's almost as if his voice was created for this track specifically. This is also a rather intricate cut as well, which is impressive considering how early on into their careers they wrote and recorded this. Do not sleep on Pressure to Succeed. Another standout track is Pushing Me Away from the 2013 project Step to Rhythm. This is certainly more based in thrash metal, specifically in the style of riffs as well as the overall guitar tones. In my opinion, this is one of the best sounding early Turnstile songs, especially with that sweet little guitar solo stuffed in there. The percussion grooves are headbang worthy and the guitar riffs are like constant gut punches. If you're still looking for early Turnstile, then you're going to have to throw on Pushing Me Away. One last song that I'd like to touch on is High Pressure from their 2018 LP, Time and Space. I'm not a huge fan of this whole album, but I will be damned damned if this isn't a great hardcore cut. It's monstrous and explosive while still incorporating this rapid piano note throughout. It's pretty meat and potatoes, but it's still a certified ripper. If you're only going to check out one song from Time and Space, then I definitely recommend it being High Pressure. And that will conclude my video on Turnstile. Links to all of the albums and tracks discussed here will be located in the video description box below. Scroll down to the comment section where you can let me know if you liked any of the picks that I had here. Maybe you're a huge Turnstile fan and know way more than I do and thought that I really screwed the pooch on this one. Or maybe you've never listened to this band before and this video was a catalyst to get you into them. Just leave a comment and let me know. Start a discourse, say whatever you want, and I will get back to you. You can also recommend any artist you'd like to see covered on this show. Just be aware that I do have a bit of a backlog built up, so if you don't see your video right away, don't be offended or anything like that. I do take all of your suggestions seriously, and you guys have actually been giving me some really great suggestions as of late, so please keep it up. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this twice a week. That's right, every single Monday and Thursday there will be a new So You're Interested In. There's also a show called Stacks of Wax where I go through my record collection A through Z once a month to show off some of the cool pieces of wax that I own. And this week I did just resurrect from the grave the show Where It's At, a show where I basically go through the last 2 months of music that have been released and pick some of my favorite albums or EPs that came out and just touch on them a little bit, maybe give you some new music to listen to. That is all. Go and support your local record store if you are able to, along with the local artists in your area. And, well, until I see you next time, happy listening.